and welcome to the virtual drive. So today I'm going to show a video about the Corsair RM1000x. I've been using the Zebronics first, but it seemed to be a very bad device. Most of the power outlets didn't give optimum power, so I switched to the RM1000x. I should have learned the disadvantages of that brand, so let's go into the unboxing. The RM1000x, it's a very beautifully packed one. It's quite heavy though. It's very heavy actually, and the main advantage of this is it is less in noise. It offers the performance, at the same time there is no noise at all. Even after 40 degrees Celsius or 400 watts is what they claim. Maybe after 400 watts is what you get a little bit of noise, but I haven't heard about it anytime. I've been using it for the last 1 month. I have a graphics card of NVIDIA 1060, and also the efficiency is quite good. It's low in power consumption as well, and the best feature of it is that it gives you cables which you can remove. You don't have to work with the mess the unwanted cables create. So there are a variety of cables available from ATX to whatever you need, and if you do not want it, you could just remove it and store it in a special storage. So let's open it up. The packing, wow, it's really good. So it comes with this cardboard box inside. It's sealed, and as I said, it's very heavy, and now it's quite tough opening it. I really couldn't identify where the ports are. Let me see. Oh, which way is it? Oh, they should have given an open here mark somewhere. Wow, it's very nicely packed with a soft thermocol at the top, and you have these manuals and knickknacks, and inside that you have the detailed manual in 5 different languages. It is a common manual book for 5 models from 1000 to 550 RM550X, and you have a moisture observing packet and another manual with some important informations. And this is what the RM1000X is. It's put in a pouch, a soft velvet pouch. But before that, I think we should go with the cables and other accessories. This is a power cable. Unfortunately, it's with the UK model. United States, I'm not sure, but it has a fuse in it. It wouldn't be of use to me in India. I can't work with these kind of plugs, so I'm gonna go with my own plug from the Zebronics. So fusing it there is really good. You don't lose your power supply in case of surge. And then you have a few cable ties, screws, and of course they have provided you the Corsair sticker, which you can stick around to your CPU, powered by Corsair. And these screws, they are used to mount the power supply to the cabinet. Let me put them back in, and let's proceed with the remaining. And this pouch, I guess, should be the one containing all the cables, very neatly organized. And here there are a wide variety of cables. You have the power for your graphics card, PCIe, and you can use it with all the lower end graphic cards as well, because it is split into 2. And another PCIe, 3 PCIes, and here you have the SATA power adapter. It looks very robust, and the quality looks top notch. The problem I've been having with my Zebronics is that I've been using 2 Kingston SSDs, and when I connect them, Most of the times one of the SSD wouldn't get recognized, and then when I swap power cables, it would be working. So it made me suspect the power cable. Sometimes the same power supply which wasn't working, I mean the cable SATA power, used to work. So I was a bit annoyed by the power supply. Of course it costs around 4,000 rupees, but still it's a total waste of money now. This one is pretty expensive. It costs around 10,000, and here you have the cable for the motherboard and some auxiliary cables for extension. So that's it. With the pouch you can store the unwanted cables here, whatever you are using. It's a neat one with a Corsair logo on it. Let's put them back in and go rip apart the car of the power supply. There it is. I've been waiting for this long enough. Now my PC is completely built. It's a gaming machine. I'll put a review of that soon. A walk around of my gaming PC. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the RM1000x. Very heavy, very heavy. Look at the build quality on it. And here you have the power supply port. I wish the fuse would have been given on the power supply unit rather than on the cable, because in India you cannot use that cable unless you have an adapter. And this is where you plug in those connectors. Whatever you want you can plug them in. For instance, if you have only one PCIe, you just can go with only one cable. You don't need to have that annoying amount of mess. It sticks in pretty well, fits in perfect. And just can remove and throw it off if you don't need it anymore. On the nameplate we have the HiPod OK, which is a dielectric test and insulation test basically. And here you have the different power supplies that it provides, RM1000x logo and so on. Now I'll be putting it into my PC and we'll be right back in a second. So here it is, it fits perfectly in. I have this MSI 1060